There is one piece of advice I always give to new entrepreneurs, and that is before you start building your business, write a book. Hey, my name is Donna St. Louis. I'm founder of the ESuite Network. We work with you to bridge the gap between the 99% and the 1% through entrepreneurial thinking, business ownership, and innovation. I tell entrepreneurs all the time, especially before they get started, that it's a great idea to write a book before they ever start their business. Now, most people think, why? Because you think I won't have the time because I'm going to be so successful? No. And most people balk at the thought of even writing a book. I'm on my fifth one. But here's why I make that suggestion. First, your book should be written based on your expertise. In other words, what your business is going to be about. And just like your book should be based on your expertise, so should your business. So you're writing a book that's based on what you're going to share. The second thing is your book should be written to your target market, just like your business should be focused on your target market. So now you're writing a book about all the things that you know on a particular area, and you're sharing that particular information with your target market. The reason this is so important is when you start sitting down, you actually have to write down the information and you have to put it in a book, you'll find the gaps and the holes in your knowledge before you even get out there and start building a business. Plus, you might get down the road and go, I really don't even like this stuff. I'm not doing this for the rest of my life. So it also helps you determine whether this is the path you really want to go down, and it doesn't cost you anything. And finally, you will discover in this process how to speak the language of your customer. This will also help with marketing. So now that you've drank the Kool-Aid and you decide that you're going to write that book, let's talk about what you need to do. First, define the area of expertise. What specifically are you going to talk about? So the area of expertise for the 6 kick-ass strategies of the $1 Million Entrepreneur is the 6 kick-ass strategies. Define your target market. So the target market for me are people who want to be or are current entrepreneurs. And then define 12 pieces of information that you can share with your target market. This is so important. Really break down your expertise into, again, I always say 10 to 12 pieces. What can you really share? Then take each one of those pieces and define a story for each one. First, a cautionary tale. What happens when you don't do it? Then an actual tale. What happened when I learned this lesson? And then a positive outcome. What happens when you apply this lesson? 3 different lessons. I always like to include at least one case study. So if you do that, you now have the information that you're going to share, a cautionary tale, an actual tale, a positive outcome, and a case study. 5 pieces of information for one story. By the way, if you had 10 chapters, your book is already 100 pages because each one of those stories is going to take a couple of pages. Now you write an introduction. Why should someone read your book? And the closing. What should they do with the information? When you've done this, by the way, you'll end up with about 12 chapters or 120-page book. Congratulations, you're already halfway there. The books that I write are what I call airplane books. They should take no longer than a domestic flight to read, because it's not really about the size of the book, it's about the quality of the content. It is a great way to ensure that you have all the knowledge that you really want in a book and you're so clear on your target market and how you're speaking to them. You're ready, get to writing. Until next time, I'm Donna St. Louis of the ESuite Network.